Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Happiness depends upon ourselves. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. To avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, be nothing. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. Hope is a waking dream. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. Without friends, no one would choose to live, though he had all other goods. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. We make war that we may live in peace. The more you know, the more you realize how much you don't know. The only stable state is the one in which all men are equal before the law. To perceive is to suffer. Great men are always of a nature originally melancholy. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsions, habit, reason, passion, desire. The greatest virtues are those which are most useful to other persons. Friendship is essentially a partnership. Man is by nature a social animal. An individual who is unsocial naturally and not accidentally is either beneath our notice or more than human. All men by nature desire knowledge. The law is reason free from passion. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. It is simplicity that makes the uneducated more effective than the educated when addressing popular audiences. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. The secret to humor is surprise.